What's up, guys, and how is everybody doing out there? Hope everybody is doing well. What a crazy couple days it's been. Let me tell you. First of all, I want to thank everybody for your kind comments. Was doing better. Of course, it's going to be with her for the rest of her life, but she is doing better. Once again, thank you, everybody, for your kind comments. Greatly appreciate it. I know people were saying, a lot of people were left comments saying, why don't you track the phone, track the phone? Yeah, you can do that. I can do it. I've had people here have their phone stolen and they track it. You're watching it like a pinball bouncing around. Goes here, goes here, goes here, goes here. You can watch it. You can watch where it's going. You can find out where it's at. Can't do anything about it. You can't call the PNP and say, hey, my phone's over in San Fernando on MacArthur Highway at such and such a address. Can you run over there and get it? They don't have phone tracking PNP police here. It doesn't work. So yeah, I could track it all day long. Let me tell you how it works here. First of all, the guys that do this, they're professionals. They're professionals. That's what they do. They might snatch 3, 4, 5 phones a week. They take it to a guy. Matter of fact, I even know a guy. I can go in there and say, hey, I'm locked out of my phone. Can you unlock it? Sure. You don't know it was stolen. He has no clue. You know what he wants? He wants the money to pay him to unlock it. There's no computer database here where they say, wait, hang on, let me go into the computer, make sure it's not stolen. There's none of that here. It doesn't exist. You got to understand something. People fail to realize every country has its own rules. Every country has its own way of doing things. So the guy unlocks it, hands it back to the guy that stole it. The first thing he's doing, he's going in there and he's going to disable whatever there is, tracking, whatever, right out of that phone. Gone. Done. End of it. End of tracking. So that's what happened, but it gets better. I'm even getting blackmailed. You believe that? If you live here, you know, yeah, that happens. Happens everywhere. So the phone was opened up. They gained access into Lut's phone. All right. First thing they did is they went on her messenger. How do I know? Because Hannah got a message using Luisa's name. They're using Luisa's messenger, Facebook. They hacked into her Facebook, right? So Hannah gets a message and like, Mama, your phone's stolen, but you're sending me messages. Like, wait, that's not us. Then her brother gets a message. They can contact me or they contact Hannah Grace. Say, hey, we're getting messages. So they've hacked into Luisa's messenger on her Facebook. So I'm like, all right, they got messenger. I can contact them. So I get on my messenger. Hey, you scumbag, why did you steal my phone? Why did you steal my wife's phone, right? They actually replied back to me. Yes, they replied back to me, right? This is where the blackmailing starts, right? I'm gonna put up some screenshots so you guys can see. He messaged me and says, hey, I got pictures of your wife. Like, okay, let me see them. Hang on. Sends me pictures of my wife. Now, guys, do you guys have photos of your wife in your phones? You know, posing all sexy and looking good, and you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying, right? So he sends me these photos, right? And I'm like, okay, seen them already. So I tell Lut, this guy's got these photos. You know what Lut said? Because I said, are you embarrassed? And she's like, well, yeah, I'm embarrassed. I'm like, okay. This is God's honest truth. She said, I'm embarrassed because my susus aren't too big. Right? It's like, I'm embarrassed because my susus are too small, right? So I'm like, okay, I'm texting him, all right? And I'm going to put, like I said, I will put up, let me read what was said here. We started talking, and I'm like, he's like, do you want the SIM card? And I'm like, well, sure, yeah, I want the SIM card. He says, IM. You can see it right here. It's on the screen. In one condition. I said, what? What is your condition? Do you want your Facebook? I said, my Facebook, ? He said, Luis's Facebook. I said, okay, what is your condition? He says, wait, ready. You send money. He's blackmailing me. And he, in previous conversation, he said he'd put these pictures on social media and embarrass her and embarrass me. You send money. I said, wow. How much? He says, how much? He says, no idea. Price, your Facebook account. And then it goes on. He goes, okay, not serious, NYE, whatever. I don't know. Then it says, I am serious. Okay. I need 20K tomorrow. I need 20K tomorrow, this morning. Then I send you Facebook. I said, I don't have 20K. I can buy a new phone for 20K. Then I said, meet me, I will give you 20K, right? I'm playing this fool. See if he's even stupid enough to meet me, right? He says, no. He says, I'm serious. I said, I'm serious. Meet me and I will give you 20K. And get ready, because this is where it starts to become almost funny. Not a fool to meet you. Seriously, I give you your SIM card. Here we go. I'm not a bad person. My partner just ordered me. That's why I did it. If you don't want to embarrass your wife on social media. Like I said, he was threatening to put it on social media. All right. So now I'm like, okay, let me work this guy. Let me see what I can get from him. All right. My thinking comes back to when I was in the prison and I was down at security and trying to get information from people. You know, Filipino people are Catholic-based country, right? Religious and everything. And I'm like, let me see. Because if you're not Catholic, but you're going to have family members that are strict Catholics and everything. So I said to him, do you think the Mother Mary and Jesus would be proud of your actions that you did? Right? Because I'm not Catholic. I said, okay. He goes, I'm Iglesia Cristal. I'm like, okay. And I said, do you think the church and your church members would be proud of what you did, right? And I'm just going on and on and on. And I had him to the point where he was actually going to meet me. He's like, okay, I'll meet you. And here's what he said. He said, however, if the police are there, we're going to have problems because I have friends in the police department. I'm like, okay. So he said, I'll contact you tomorrow morning. I'm like, okay. So he contacts me again the next day, right? Sending me email. And I told him at this point, I'm like, I don't care if you crush the SIM card or not. It doesn't bother me, whatever. And then I'm like, it's up to you. Here, look on the screen. He goes, up. I said, if you want to give the code, it's okay. If you don't, it's okay also. Thumbs up from him. I said, and then he says, in one condition, sir, all right, now he wants to renegotiate his price. He's blackmailing me, but renegotiating the price. In one condition, sir, 5K. You want a SIM? He says, last price. Come down on his price. He goes, and I said, I will think about it. At this point in time, I'm like, I don't care if he crushes it, throws it away. I don't give a shit what he does with it. Gives me a thumbs up. Then he says, okay. He goes, you won't be hurt, sir. Here we go again. I'm really kind. I just in need, so I did it for you. Oh, you came down in price of your blackmailing because you're a kind guy and you did it for me. He says, I'm serious, I promise. Then I said, let me think about it. I don't care. That's all been done. Everything's done. Everything now is taken care of. Lut has her Facebook back. Thank you, Chubbs and Ann. Thank you so much. Ann came over today and helped Lut re-get her Facebook, reinstate herself, take it out of the hands of them people that have it. But thank you very much. She has her Facebook back. Guys, these guys are criminals. I'm almost thinking there's a sequence that they follow. You got the guys out running around, stealing it. They run to a guy that unlocks it. From there, they hand it off to somebody else that can get into computers and know how to work inside of it, know how to gain access to all your Facebook friends and messengers. And this guy was sending messages to everybody that was in Lut's messenger. They were sending messages saying, hey, how are you? I have an emergency. Can you lend me 1,000 pesos, 3,000 pesos, 5,000 pesos? Send it to my Gcash. Gcash. They were doing that to all her friends because, of course, word gets around. Her friends put it on their Facebook and so on and so on. Not only that, if you talk to somebody all the time, like there's people I talk to every day, if not every day, every other day, you always have a greeting, right? Yo, man, what's up, Joe? Yo, what's up, Frank the Tank? You have a greeting like that. What's up, Chubbsy C? What up, Adrian? You have a greeting. So they knew that the greeting they were getting was not from Louisa. She even had friends like Boards that she knew the phone was stolen, and they were going off on him. F you stole this phone, you piece of shit. Like they're really good like that. I put it out on my Facebook. Look, put it out on her YouTube account that the phone was stolen. So the word got around. All right. But they're good like that. Guys, they even hacked into Lut's PayPal account. We started getting messages about activity going on your PayPal account. Log in to see if, log in to check it, to see if it's you or somebody else. She couldn't log in. She couldn't log in. She went to hit the login and the password was changed. So then she went to the I forget my password login. Boom, she hit that. It directed her and it said, we will send you a confirmation code to your phone. Your phone's gone. That's how they got into it. These people are slick. All right. We've contacted PayPal. Matter of fact, we got to clean everything up tomorrow with PayPal because they're going to Lut's PayPal account people and saying, can you send me money? That's how these pieces of shit work. They do that. So we're cleaning that up now. Went to the bank because I told, look, we got to get to the bank because we got to freeze your account. Put a hold on it, a stop on it. Went to the bank. They deleted Lut's debit card, even though they had no access to the card, just precaution. They froze her account, everything. You don't know. You don't know what these pieces of shit will get into. As far as the telephone number, you have to register SIM cards here now. Everybody knows that. If you don't, here you have to register a SIM card. A SIM card is a card that you put into your phone. Everybody knows that. Here you can prepay and buy loads on your phone. In other words, put 500 pesos on my phone that I can use up. You buy it. And then there's contracts here. So when you register the SIM card, you actually got to send them a photo of you to register it. Well, you're supposed to. Though they did, I think somebody did send like a picture of a monkey and they did register, I forget. Anyways, it's registered. It's in the system. If the system is working correctly. So Lut had to go get an affidavit that it was stolen. She went down to the City Hall. My SIM card was stolen. I need an affidavit. wrote an affidavit. Then she has to go to Globe. Globe, here's an affidavit. Please shut my card off. Okay? If the system's working, they'll see that, yes, that's her. Yes, she's in the system. The phone and the number is shut off. That's how that works. They can access everything in your phone. In your phone. Now, there may be phones out there that they are dummy, that you can't get into. Apple or whatever. But your average simple phone that you're buying here, somebody can break into it. They can get it. They're good like that. These are career criminals. So yeah, that guy was trying to blackmail me. Started out at 20. All right. I should have asked him right off the bat, final price. Give me final price. 20. Once he knew he couldn't get that from me, he went down to 5. Yeah, blackmail me. If you don't send that to me, I'll post these pictures all over social media. That's what they do. That's what they do. Try to get it out of you. But anyways, Lutz got she had a new phone the same day that somebody took the phone. Like I said, it had nothing to do with the phone. Guys, it had nothing to do with the phone. It had to do with the fact that some piece of low-life piece of shit stuck a knife at her side, threatened her. That's what it was all about. Phone can be replaced. I said that. Had it the same day. But she's got her phone. She's got a new number. She's back on. These are just, you got to think about this. If your phone gets stolen, what's in there? What can they get to? You better get on the phone. You better get on the computer. I have everything backed up. See, Look didn't back some of her stuff up on her laptop. It was all on her phone. Most Filipinos have everything on their phone. I have on my phone and on my laptop. Something happens, boom, I'm in there and I can. But wow, what an adventurous, crazy couple days. Like I said, Lutz, she, of course, she didn't sleep there the first night, but I tried to keep her busy. Her friend Boards was over, keeping her busy. They're running here, running here, running. She's just tired from running and just the emotional stress and all that. But once again, guys, thank you so much for your kind words. Greatly appreciate it. But that's the update. Things should be back to normal. Well, nothing's ever normal here, right? It just nothing's never normal. It's always a challenge. And yes, I'm a lot calmer than what I was the other day. So once again, thank you very much. Stay tuned. We got more fun coming.